Hello everyone, welcome you all to another video of learning French, les pronoms sujets. This is what we are going to discuss in this particular session. So les pronoms sujets is subject pronouns. Now be it English or French, subject pronouns are like you must be familiar with that. Those who are beginners in French, let me tell you, in English you must have seen I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are subject pronouns. So the same thing we are going to learn in French, but in French, while utilizing them, by using them, there'll be certain basic rules that you need to understand. So let's begin. Les pronoms sujets. So to be able to make any sentence in English or French, you need three things at least: subject, verb and object. So we are going to do subject part, which is subject pronouns today. So subject can be any name or a pronoun which is mentioned here: je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle, right? You need to learn all of them in this particular order because this will help you in conjugating the verbs. If you don't remember it in order, then you will find that all the verbs are conjugated in a certain manner, in a order, and your order should match with that. Okay, so let's start. Je, which is I, tu, which is you, and for used for same age group people. Il, elle, so he and she, same as in English. Il for he, elle for she. Nous, we, vous, vous is for you again. Now you see this you and this you. This is for singular ones and this is for plural ones. This can, in certain cases, this can also be used for singular person, but you're using it because you want to give them respect or you are being very formal with them. The last one is il, elle, which is they. It is not written here. Pardon me for that. So il, elle is they, right? So as I have discussed, these are the things or conditions: familiar and singular, right? Familiar and plural. For plural also it's familiar. Familiar and singular, vous. Sorry, formal and singular for vous. So if you want to be formal with someone, singular, you can use vous. Formal and plural. So for plural, it is used for as a familiar and as a formal also. For singular, familiar will be tu and formal will be vous. So let's move ahead, go one by one, and we'll take some examples for them. So the first person singular, je. It's not je, it's je, which is I, and it should be softer. Like the sound of je is between s and je. So between the it will be very soft sound. So let's take an example. Je suis indien. Je suis indien. I am Indian. Je. I am Indian. We'll write it je apostrophe if this verb, like this is subject, this is verb. If the verb part is starting with H or a wall, in that case, two walls are facing, which is a common thing in French, right? It's a rule. If two walls are facing, the first words a wall will be removed and apostrophe will be placed here. So j'habite à New Delhi. I live in New Delhi. Now a doesn't mean in, but in case of cities, in front of any city comes name of the city, you going to put a, which is an additional thing. Okay, I'm just telling you additionally. We are doing subject pronouns, but these are the additional things which you can take away from this video. I live in Delhi or New Delhi. Move on to tu, second person singular, tu, which is used for singulars. Tu danses bien. You dance well. Tu es un étudiant, n'est-ce pas? You are a student, isn't it? Now there are two clauses, and this particular clause I have done it in last video of mine, where close-ended questions with, or I would say we have done it on one of the video. N'est-ce pas, isn't it? So these are tag questions basically. I forgot, these are tag questions. So you are applying such tags to make a question of any simple sentence. This is a simple sentence, it's not negative sentence. So this was an additional information for you. Let's move ahead with, okay, now there is a thing. When you are talking to someone, you met someone, you know someone, and you are being formal with them, and you think it's a level you are very comfortable with that person, you can ask them. Obviously you cannot use to with someone without asking them, or like without having a comfortable behavior with them, I would say. So it's similar to tu in Hindi. If you know Hindi, if you are from Hindi spoken states, then we use tu for someone who is of our age group, or who's we have friendly terms, and we never use tu for anybody who's elder to us, like our parents or anybody who's elder in age. Okay, the same concept is there in French. Tu is for friends or casual conversations, where vous is for aap, as in Hindi, right? Okay, so you can ask them. There are three sentences are given here. You can use them before calling somebody to. So here it is, the first one. Peut-on se tutoyer? Can we use to with each other? Puis-je vous tutoyer? Can we use to for you? On se tutoie? Can we call to, or can we use to for each other, right? Se tutoie, each other. Moving on to third person singular, which is il, elle, on. Il is for he, elle is for she, and on is for one or we. Now in modern French, on is used for we, mostly in spoken French, right? And on is used as impersonal or in general, like one must respect the elders. So this one thing, that is on. Let's take an example. Il parle français. Il parle français. He speaks French. Elle est contente de te rencontrer. Elle est contente de te rencontrer. Elle, she is happy to meet you. She is happy to meet you. She is happy to meet you. The next one is on. On doit bien chercher. We has to look carefully. So this doit is the verb on. So one, there'll be two, there could be possibly two translation to this. One has to look carefully, or we have to look carefully. So the verb is for have to. This verb is for have to. That's all. Moving on to next one, which is first person plural. Now nous or we is plural form of I, right? Nous is plural form of je, which is third person plural. Nous pouvons jouer au football tous les jours. Au football tous les jours. Jouer au football, jouer au tennis means play any game. This is additional information, right? Play any game, you will put o before that particular game, right? Nous pouvons jouer au football tous les jours. We can play football every day. Nous partons en vacances. Nous, again, we, partons means leave, right? Nous partons en vacances la semaine prochaine. basically we are moving, we are going to vacations next week. Now there's an additional thing I would like to tell you. There are certain things in present indefinite also where it will be used for, how to say, there'll be certain cases where it is used for future also, right? Nous partons en vacances la semaine prochaine. So in this particular sentence, this semi pronoun actually giving an idea that it is a future tense, right? But it is not a future tense. So there is a certain way to say anything happening in future, just putting time related thing at the last. So this semi pronoun is actually giving the idea that it's going to happen in future, but it's a present indefinite, l'indicatif de présent, right? Okay, move ahead with second person plural, which is vous, equivalent to you in English, but if we talk about Hindi, it is equivalent to aap, right? Aap, we say aap in Hindi. That's so. Let's take an example. Vous pouvez m'appeler quand tu es libre. Vous pouvez m'appeler. You can call me when you are free. You can call me when you are free. Vous êtes un patron très respecté. Vous, you are a boss very respected. You are a very respected boss. Vous, right? That's what we need to learn. But let me give you another information from this particular sentence. So respecte is a not in imperative form of the verb. It is basically past participle. Respected, right? Respected in English, then respecté en français. Okay, animation is not appearing, sorry for that. Okay, third person plural il, elle, which stands for they, right? Je connais Marie et Pierre, mais je ne sais pas où ils habitent. Où ils habitent. Now here this il habite, right? You know, you should notice one thing, that Marie et Pierre both are, how to say, different gender. Marie is feminine, Pierre is masculine, but we are using referring il for them. Now there's a thing, okay, that's how it's gonna happen in French. So if there's a group of male and female, we will address them as il, right? Now the next question is, où sont Annie et Marie? Elle arrive. Where are Annie and Marie? They are on the way. Now it's a question actually here. There should be a question mark here. So Marie and Annie both are females. So we are using elle for them, right? So elle will be used only for a group where no male is there in that particular group, right? Then only. If even single male is there, then we will refer to them as il. Otherwise, for female group, it will be elle. Il, elle. That's all about third person plural. This was our subject pronouns in French. Now if you like the video, or if you really find it helpful to you guys, then you can like and subscribe our channel. I'll be coming up with another video with a different topic next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.